Welcome back to State of Decay 2. We set some goals at the end of our last session. The first thing we want to do is deliver some ammo to these guys to try to befriend them, because we got a bounty to do that. We also are fixing up a barracks right now, which means we can probably get rid of this beds outpost. In fact, we'll be able to do that in about 20 minutes. Cool. So yeah, we'll be able to get rid of that beds outpost, get back some influence. We should take out this infestation, which I know that definitely probably gives you standing. I don't know if it gives you influence. I think it does. And so hopefully we'll be able to get some influence from that. We've also got the booze hounds, the snooty sommeliers. I guess we can deal with them too. We've got a siege hitting the house. So that's going to give us some influence. So basically our goal right now is to amass as much influence as we possibly can. That is not unreasonable. And I think we can do it this time. Now, I should warn you folks, this is not my usual streaming day, and it's kind of late in the day, so there's every possibility that I'm going to get interrupted at some point during this stream and need to, be a dad for a bit. When I do that, I usually go into, AFK mode. So if you're watching this on YouTube later, instead of live on Twitch, I'm hoping that if I end up needing to go into AFK mode, you can just skip. You can just skip ahead later in the video and skip the AFK. So keep that in mind in case I need to. Hopefully, though, my kids will be self-sufficient enough that we can get through at least one more session today before running off. I actually intended to only do one session of State of Decay 2 today. But I've kind of gotten involved with this community. We're the best. Okay, anyway. So let's run this guy out here with some ammo. So let's go to our storage. Grab some ammo for the derelicts. Where's our storage? Is it in here? Yes. Okay, let's grab an ammo rucksack. Normally I would, hesitate to give up an ammo rucksack, but we do need to make some friends. Of course, the booze hounds might be better friends for us. Actually, that looks like even new. The house hunters, that's even different people. Where did the house hunters come from? I don't know. Anyway. Our main goal right now, anyway, is to get influence. And that means completing missions, whatever the cost. All right, so that's where we're headed. So TSG showed up, and it's got a couple of questions for me. So while I'm sort of running through these missions, let's see if I can answer them. It says, can you explain how the Mysterious Wandering Trader and the Rare Skills Trader show on the map? So I didn't set them up, and so I could easily get details wrong.
You said you were going to help me out. How's that coming along?
Dude, give me a second. So yeah, we're going to head over that way and meet the Derelict Souls. So I'm not sure what you mean by how they show on the map. Do you mean what are the conditions for them showing up? Because I know, so the Mysterious Wandering Trader, it tries to show up Mondays. I think it's Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, I believe, are the days that it shows up. So on your actual calendar in the real world, those are the days that he shows up. And it is pretty random. Basically, there's sort of a... it's like we're drawing from a deck of cards, to see which missions pop up. And so his deck, I think he's got his own deck that tries to draw on those days. And I think once he successfully draws, I think there's a cooldown before he'll draw again. So when he pops up, you do need to take advantage, because it might be your only chance that weekend, I think. Depending on how long his cooldown is. I'm not sure what it is. Or their cooldown. It could be male or female. Or anything in between, actually. As far as the Rare Skills Trader goes, I genuinely don't remember. That was set up by somebody else, and I've forgotten what the criteria were. I think they might be similar to the Mysterious Wandering Trader, but I don't remember exactly how. I could look it up, but for right now, I think that's probably the best answer I can give you. I'm sorry, because it was... Oh, no. Okay, well, that wasn't good.
Yo, I'm looking for an extra set of hands. Anyone will do.
So there's still an extra screamer over there. I assume. Yeah, is that the screamer? Yes. Okay, anyway. I'm here to talk to these people, and I should do it before their mission expires. Hey, everybody.
Hey there.
Hey, Federico.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Nice, 100 influence. Not bad. Okay, my character's getting tired. I'm not going to deal with this. It's a infestation on top of a plague heart.
Please, send help. Please.
I'll be there soon, barring any delays.
Okay, so I got the bounty that I was after. That's good. Wait a minute. I should pick up some ammo off the ground. All right. Now let's head out. Yeah, so we're going to head back the way we came. Hopefully I can get this sommelier out of trouble before my character gets too exhausted. Oh, I'm going to need some gas in the Maximilian too. So this is probably... Yeah, I need to make sure that I gas it up before I try to take it out again. What is the best way through here? Oh, gosh! That is a nasty, nasty horde right there. Yeah, we are not letting that stand. Oh, you know what? This thing has got 2 screamers in it. Oh, well, that didn't go well. So a bunch of zombies were all... Ooh, I think I see one of the screamers. No, that didn't go well. Can't see well enough. Oh. Oh, great. That was a terrible plan. Okay, if I had some fire, this would actually be the perfect time to use it. Again, the earlier version of me that said he didn't think people needed to dodge while aiming their guns was a silly person. It's obviously valuable. Okay. So this is not actually going well. I have managed to kill 1 screamer, which is... Oh, now I'm stuck in some rocks. I managed to kill 1 screamer, which is nice. Okay, stop it. Okay, this is not going well for me at all. Holy crap, so many of them. Okay. Ow, what are you doing here? Okay, let's just put as many obstacles between the zombies as we can. The goal is to pull them away from my car. Man, if I had a single Molotov... No. Keep going this way. Ha ha. Oh, these zombies are so confused. Okay, I'm starting to miss the heads now. All right, I pulled so many zombies away from that infestation. I'm actually kind of tempted to see... Oh, pfft. How many zombies are left in that thing? Because I think that zombies that were originally spawned for the infestation might still need to be killed in order to clear the infestation. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Again, it's been so long since we implemented this. Okay, there's still a screamer here. That's the scary bit. I really don't want that screamer to see me before I've had a chance to get a beat on its head. I think that's him. Yup. Starting to run low on ammo. Man, as intimidated as I am by Nightmare, taking down a scary infestation is so much more interesting when you're absolutely terrified. Oh, that was it. Okay. When you're absolutely terrified of alerting the zombies. Like, if I was playing on standard and I just didn't care, then that would be one thing. Okay, so we actually cleared this out. Okay, and for some reason I had persuaded myself that there was a plague heart here, but I guess no, this is just in the zone of a plague heart. It's this plague heart. Okay, so I was worried for a while. For some reason, I think it's because I've not gotten used to the UI that you can't even see. Right here, you can't see it. There's a plague heart symbol. So I thought that this thing had a plague heart on top of it, but it didn't. So that's cool. My character is very, very tired now. So I think I probably should not go after the Smelliers right now. I think that I should probably... Oh, there's a Juggernaut. I think I should probably head home, grab a different character, and then go help the Smelliers. So we'll do that. We'll just cut straight across. Maybe gas up the car. Okay, yeah, so,
Wonderful.
TSG had another question, which he asked whether comfortable backpacks have been removed from the game. So I'm trying to remember what comfortable backpacks were. That sounds familiar, but for some reason, like, was that ever on the list of backpacks that were in State of Decay 2? Because I mean, I know we've always had this range from like ultralight backpacks to small backpacks, medium backpacks, large backpacks, and hiking backpacks. And it's kind of been those five, with occasional special case backpacks like in bounties and stuff like that. Was comfortable backpacks, was that something from the first game? Or... I'm just trying to remember where that came from. Okay, I don't have anything there. Actually, I probably left a whole bunch of... I think I left a whole bunch of bolts back in that pile of zombies that I killed. So we still got a few bolts left. Not a whole ton, but that's fine. So this character is very tired. We're just going to let him go. And let's switch to... We haven't tried Roberts yet. Let's play some Roberts. Hey, Roberts. So tell me about yourself, Roberts. Okay, so he's Special Forces. So he started with a bunch of fancy skills. Let's see what we think the best way to equip this guy is. He comes with a sidearm, which is helpful, because we've had trouble finding sidearms. So let's start by repairing this sidearm, which is expensive. But we actually do have bullets for it, which is rare and special. We don't have a suppressor for it. Okay, so we could load him up. Let's look at our workshop real quick. Okay, so a homemade crossbow I could do, except I don't have enough parts. I could also craft a suppressor if I had more. I need a bunch of parts is what I need. Oh no, missions. Okay, so let's salvage these crossbows. because we've already got one in that category. And then let's salvage some of these melee weapons, because I think we've got some like really cheap ones and some dupes. Maybe no dupes. And the machete, the kukri's better than the machete, mostly. Let's kill that. Okay, so this guy has striking. Let's see if we can get him a better... Let's get him a deck destroyer. No. Eskrima stick. Let's give him an Eskrima stick. And then his basic baseball bat we can get rid of. Okay, so now what do we have in the way of... Okay, so we've got 275 now, so we can actually make both of these things. So yeah, let's make a basic crossbow and a suppressor. Okay, yeah, so this guy is now set up for some quiet operations. In fact, let's not bring a bunch of extra bullets. He's only going to use his pistol as a last resort. He's going to rely mostly on his crossbow. So let's go see... curbs. Okay, yeah, so TSG says that comfortable backpacks with the red and yellow backpacks have 8 slots and weigh only 1.5 pounds. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember where they... I'll have to look that up. I've just forgotten everything about them. If they're just rare, then it could just be that you're not seeing them very often. But yeah. I'll take a note to look up that. I genuinely don't remember anything about them, so I can't answer your question about whether or not they were removed intentionally, because I didn't even remember they existed in the first place. So I can't tell you anything about that, unfortunately. And let's see here. Wait, Quintarius asked if I grabbed the wrong bolts. I didn't think I did. Oh, you're right. This does use light bolts. Dang it. I thought the homemade crossbow used regular bolts. If it doesn't use... Thank you for calling that out. I had it in my head that it used regular bolts, but it doesn't. So, I mean... How many light bolts can I craft? 4 materials? That's all my materials? No thanks. So I've got that other guy who's been running around with light bolts. Where is he standing right now? You know what? Screw it. Forget it. We're not bringing this thing. Instead, we'll bring a sniper rifle with us. Anyway. Yeah, so let's have this pistol be our primary weapon now, because it's quiet. And then let's... I love... look at the bad job that our watchtower's been doing against these zombies. Just shooting their legs out, not shooting their heads off at all. And goodbye.
I better keep an eye out for plague zombies.
So let's head over here. Oh, Mr. Barbecue points out... Okay, this makes sense. It could easily be that the comfortable backpack... Okay, so I remember the Diana. Diana in Heartland. She made a special type of backpack. So maybe that's what you saw. Maybe the comfortable backpack was one that you got specifically in Heartland because Diana was an expert craftswoman who made special stuff. What the heck? Oh, it's this mission. Yeah, so she probably had a special backpack that she made that no one else could make. And that's probably why you're not seeing it anywhere else. All right. Oh, there's even more in here?
Just hang in there.
All right.
We gotta get back. Are you ready?
Let's take him back.
Thank you so much. No worries.
Wait, actually, if there's still stuff here to discover, might as well scavenge.
But it's not safe with a plague heart this close. This will come in handy. Maybe.
Alcohol, sure. There's more containers here. I'll let the drunk guy guard my back.
Okay. Good find.
I grab as much stuff as I can. There's one... Wait. Where's the other container I'm missing? Oh, that shelf? That empty shelf? This is a container where I'm going to find good
Say this
stuff?
place is cleaned out.
Sure. All right. Let's get this guy back home. Which is there. Not too far away. Oh, those freaking bloaters. Okay, I'm not doing anything about those bloaters. Also, I forgot to fill up the car with gas, so let's get him home and then go straight back to my base and fill the car up. Hey, Ultra Revenge, thank you for the vote of confidence about Update 25. It's definitely always scary to update a game that in a way that makes a change this big to the flow of the game.
There's gin out back if you need a little hair of the dog.
Jin. Whew, that's twice today somebody saved my life.
These people.
Thank you. You have no idea.
Come on in and stay a while.
200 influence. Nice. Okay, so let's head back home. Oh, plague dealies. Let's grab some plague dealies. Yeah, we are almost completely out of gas. I don't even know if we're going to make it home. I think if we make a beeline straight there. Why is it called a beeline? When you go straight for something, why is that a beeline? Bees don't fly straight. Does anyone know? Somebody want to look up the etymology of beeline? Oh. Well, going straight across is not going to be easy. Let's try... Where can I try to get up the hill? Maybe this spot right here? Oh, interesting. So Ultra Revenge has always heard it as being like the letter B. I always heard it as being the animal, the bee. But if it's the letter B, I still don't know what it means. He's suggesting that it's like a straight line from A to B. Oh, crap. They just screamed, which means what? Bloaters? Like a million bloaters? Yes, a million bloaters. Ugh. Okay, hold on. I'm not leaving this around our base, just over a ridge. That's like the worst idea. Of course, we've got a watchtower, so maybe it's fine.
Gotta keep clear of that cloud.
Hey, watchtower. Oh, crap. It's screaming again. Okay, I think that was everybody. Watchtower can take care of the rest of these guys, I assume. Yeah, nicely done, Watchtower. Okay, we are literally almost completely out of gas, so let's drive over here. And let's go in and get some gas.
Good to see you, Jin.
Whoa, Quintarius got a character named Chairface. That's awesome. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember why I included that name in the game. Where did I get... I mean, I know where I got it. The name is from the Tick comics. Chairface Chippendale was one of the villains. But the thing I don't remember is how I justified Chairface. There went a bloater. How I justified that being someone's nickname in State of Decay 2. Okay, so Mr. Barbecue says it is beeline like the animal, and says that it comes from the belief that bees make a direct line back to their hive once they've collected nectar. I've got no idea if that's true, but that at least seems like a reasonable explanation for the idiom. So thank you. All right, so we have now got more beds than we need, so we can. What am I doing? Oh, not prepper ant. No. Okay, so we don't need this. So let's clear it out. And how much influence? We've got 642 influence. So still not enough to get what we want, which is this landmark outpost. We were still talking about clearing out that infestation. I actually was not paying attention to whether or not infestations grant influence when you clear them out. I got this vague sense that they should because like almost everything does, but I can't promise it does. So I'm gonna find out how my own game works through experimentation. So let's see. So let's bring some fire because we do want to clear out. We do want to clear out some plague zombies with fire. That's one of our bounties. Ooh, and killing zombies while crouched. I just realized I could do a lot more of that. So okay, so let's go down there, clear that infestation out, find out if it gives us influence, and at the same time, see. Oh wait, I keep forgetting to gas up the car. Got to gas up the car. At the same time, let's clear out our bounties and get some more. So let's. Where is the gas? There's the gas. And actually, let's grab a little bit more gas. Cannot get too much gas.
Damn, too loud.
Wow, okay, so Scott Land is going into even more detail about bee behavior, that apparently when a bee finds a good scavenging site, basically, it'll apparently go back and do some kind of wiggle dance to tell other bees that there's a cool thing they should come follow them to, and then the bee basically leads the others back, and so they all just make a direct line for it. And that's why we have the phrase beeline. That is fascinating. Also, I cannot leave that line around. So Red Talon characters are actually more likely to have weird nicknames than other characters because they're required to use their last names or nicknames derived from their last names because they're like military or whatever. And so basically it eliminates some of the competition for slots as their name because most characters have got at least one like given name that has a very high weight for being the name that they use. And your last name tends to have a very low weight. Most characters have like a weight of, say, 100 for their given name and a weight of 1 for their last name. So they're much more likely to go by their given name than their last name. But Red Talon soldiers are different. What they'll usually have is, like
Cards were part of God's plan. I'd like to have words with him.
let's see here. How many of these got... Okay, that's not what I wanted to have.
Pharaoh, look out.
What?
I gotta rest.
Whew. All right. What was I saying a second ago? Completely forgot. Oh, I should have been crouching for all of this. Okay, stop biting me. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going very badly.
I have to slow down.
I'm really glad this gun has such a huge magazine.
Looks empty.
Plus 10 influence. That's all I get. Okay, well, that was part of the experiment we were running, so...
Can't do it. And I'm dry.
Okay, come on. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying about naming is that, yeah, so basically on a typical character, you'll have a given name, which has a weight of 100 when you're trying to select what your nickname's going to be. You've got a last name that's got a weight of 1, and then you've got potentially, other nicknames based on that given name
Okay. But we can't
or that last name.
secure the place as long as that plague heart is nearby.
And those weights are usually somewhere between 1 and 50. Somewhere between those extremes. And so for a normal character, your given name is taking up most of the random space. And like the chances are you're going to roll your given name as your nickname. For Red Talon Soldiers, though, because it eliminates your first name and tries to force it to use your last name. Actually, is there a place where I can scavenge some more ammo around here? Actually, we've got more materials. Materials are always good. Let's stick around here for a bit. We've killed enough zombies around here that more are unlikely to show up for a while, so... Yeah. So because it eliminates your first name, that means that
Sign of Zed.
you'll have a last name that probably has a weight of 1, and then you'll have a bunch of other nicknames that have weights higher than 1. And so your Red Talon Soldiers are much more likely to end up with weird nicknames derived from their traits or from their last names. Oh, okay. So Quintarius, his character's original name is Zyna Chippendale, and so because they've got the last name Chippendale, since Chairface was named Chairface Chippendale in the Tick, I just basically said any character who's got the last name Chippendale has a chance to go by Chairface. So that makes perfect sense. The first name Zyna, by the way, is my sister's name. So you've got a lot of interesting, meaningful names there on that character. That's kind of cool. Mr. Barbecue says it would be interesting if we had a radio command that could bring in a character from your legacy pool to join your game. And I agree. That would be amazing. We've actually wanted to implement a feature like that for quite some time and haven't had a chance to do it yet. But because right now we've got like a serious economic problem in our game, which is you can put characters into the legacy pool at like a rate of like 11 at a time, but you can only pull them out 3 at a time. And each time you pull out 3, you're taking up a save slot, which means you can't just keep pulling out 3 after 3 after 3 unless you're getting those characters dead. If you're wiping those communities, then you can pull out, multiple doses of 3. But most of the time what you're going to be doing is starting a community with 3 characters and then legacying that community and then putting 11 characters back in. So like ultimately... Oh, wait. I don't want to get in the car yet. There's more materials this way. You're just going to keep ending up putting more and more characters in there. Oh, right. I forgot. Got this whole plague heart.
I have all I can carry.
Do you, though? Maybe you don't care about energy drinks, though. Did you think about that? I do like boom boxes, though. I like to make the plague hearts go away. I don't really care about that knife, though. We can leave it there and search here. So yeah, so the thing is, like, if we gave you the ability to, in the middle of a game, maybe spend some influence or whatever, make a radio call and bring in characters from your legacy pool, not only would that sort of solve that economic like math problem of being of the fact that the input to the legacy pool is so big and the output is so small, but it could actually let players dream team. It could let you sort of, grab all of your favorite characters from all of your different save slots and put them in the same community together to see how they fare. And I think there's a lot of players out there who would really want to do that, who, have maybe collected some favorite characters from across multiple save slots and would love to see them in the same community together, but don't really have a way to do that. So yeah, I think that would be a really valuable feature. I hope at some point we get the ability to add it. Wait a minute. Plague sample. Oh, wait, what? Okay, fine. I'll get it later. We got a rare skills trader. Okay, well that might be a good next stop after I drop this stuff off at home. I've got a few characters who are missing 5th skills, and it would be interesting to see what weird options we could have for them. Of course, it's not like it's not like we're swimming in influence right now. But we do have some luxuries, so we can at least go sell our luxuries and then see if we think it's worth it to buy anything from the rare skills trader. Huh, TSG was suggesting that it might be cool if we had a community skill, like maybe construction. Like right now, construction just adds labor to the team, but you're right that labor is not that useful a lot of the time. It increases your bandwidth for doing things at once. But you can eventually overcome a labor limitation, usually by just waiting, by just spending time. And anything that you can obviate by spending time usually isn't that valuable in the long run. At least it's hard to estimate it as being as valuable. And so he's suggesting that it might be interesting if instead they would increase people's carrying capacity, particularly their light carrying capacity, like so that people could run like they were like running around with ultralight backpacks and stuff. Only they've got heavier loads. That's a decent idea. It's hard to make changes like that midstream, just because people might be relying for some reason or another on the way things used to work. And I think giving both labor and light carrying capacity could be weird. But I'll have to keep that in mind because it doesn't mean that we might not have yet seen the end of the range of skills that the game could have. And so maybe there's a new skill someday that we would want to add that could have a benefit like that. So thanks for the suggestion. Okay, so we should head out to the rare skills trader. Before we do that, let's fill up our inventory with stuff that we want to sell, which should include definitely all of our luxuries, and then any of these that we don't want. So we are getting very close to being able to summon that landmark outpost, which means we're not going to need a generator. We also probably don't need a signal antenna because we've got the network one. Though keeping that for a future place might be a good idea. A lot of this other stuff is pretty valuable. Well, I don't need boombox decoys that badly. I think I've already got a water cooler installed in my garden, so I think I'm not going to need that. I might someday upgrade and have a lounge, so... Salvage furnace does actually seem pretty valuable. So let's hold on to that stuff. What else do we not need that'd be worth selling? Road flares. Who needs road flares, right? I never use coffee. And actually, let's see here. Do I care about cooking? I might care about utilities. I don't think I care about cooking. But oh wait, no, we've already filled up our inventory. So let's take this stuff and see what we want to do with the rare skills trader.
Yo, anyone wants to trade? We got the goods.
Oh wait, there's another trader? That one just says survivor activity. Do I trust this?
time I took care of it.
I find this suspicious.
Knock, knock. Guess who?
Person's name is Deadwood. I'm sure this is fine.
Business partner.
Hey there. Wait, what? Weird stuff? Okay, for a second I thought she ran away because she was about to do something weird. I genuinely don't recognize this mission, so I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Can we work a trade?
Sure.
Oh, okay, gotcha. This is stuff from the Zed Hunter update. This is encouraging me to buy this. I don't really want to, but I'm happy to sell her a bunch of my stuff. So yeah, I don't want to buy any Zed-Eye from you. How much influence do we have now? We've got over 1,000. Actually, okay, here's a question. How much influence will I get for completing this mission?
Trade.
Why not?
I am going to grab Zed-Eye, just because I'm curious. Okay, no, I've already traded with them.
Right in my book.
I got 100 influence back, so really that only cost me 25 influence.
Found some things that just might be useful.
All right, well, the only reason I was really going to the rare skills trader was because I wanted to sell stuff. So I think, actually, what I want to do now is head down to the Landmark Outpost. We've been talking about claiming this Landmark Outpost for ages. We should actually do it.
I wonder if this is what hell feels like.
It's deep in Plague territory. Ah, no. Goodbye. So maybe we can find a nice Plague... Ah! Whoa, yikes. Maybe we can find a nice Plague horde to take out with this Molotov, and then we're going to have all of our bounties done, and we can drop off our bounties, too. This can be so freaking efficient. This is going to be the most efficient trip ever. So, Scott Lannon, I don't think you can necessarily say that features from State of Decay 1 that you liked that didn't end up in State of Decay 2 were cut out of State of Decay 2. State of Decay 2, we really did start from scratch. To like we you know, brand new engine, everything was rebuilt from scratch. Nothing was kept between State of Decay 1 and 2. And so it wasn't a question of cutting features. It was more of a question of deciding judiciously which features we could afford to put into the new game. And so, you know, so yeah, there were things like, for instance, barricading windows that, you know, didn't make the priority list, basically, going from State of Decay 1 to State of Decay 2. But I don't know if you'd say we cut it, because it was never in State of Decay 2 in the first place.
Because this is it. Hooray.
Huh, TSG, I hadn't actually noticed. I'm sure at some point I was aware of the fact that we had some kind of cap for light carrying capacity. I know that light carrying capacity does have a cap in that it can't surpass your basic normal carrying capacity. Like the boundary between medium and heavy encumbrance, like that can't be lower than your light. And so if you're doing a bunch of things that all upgrade your light carrying capacity, eventually it is going to hit a limit based on your heavy carrying capacity. I'm not sure if there's also a hard limit in there. Anyway, let's claim this outpost. Confirm.
The outpost is locked, stocked, and ready for action.
And let's spend labor. Yes, I have claimed my first landmark outpost. I have got the achievement. All right, I'm feeling good about that. So now I do want to drop off my bounties. And along the way, there's a horde. There's a horde right on the road. See what kind of horde they are. Regular type. What about... I think I see a horde. I thought I saw a horde on the map. Hold on. Oh, there's a... Nope. I don't know if that counted as a scream or not, if I should expect to see bloaters around here now. Oh, there's a handful of guys. I just want to kill a few more of these guys with fire. I've only got the one Molotov, though, so I want to get a nice crowd of them together to make sure I kill enough of them. Okay, let's try to get them all into one place. Let's run in some circles. Hey, everybody. Ding, 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 ding. Ringing the dinner bell.
I can't catch my breath.
Oh, yeah, what are you doing? Get off me. I was dodging right then. Okay, this is too many zombies. And I only had the one... I only had the one Molotov, so let's get out of here. I'm going to try to avoid my car until I know how close the zombies are. Oh, man. Dang it. I tried to do the... Now I've got Blood Plague. Okay, hold on. And each zombie that attacks me is going to kill me a little bit more. This is not going well at all. Oh my gosh, what? This was going well before. Now I've got to get out of here. Actually, wait, where's my nearest outpost? It's right here. Let's go to the outpost, get some cure, fix ourselves up, and then go to the bounty broker. This is going to be not that bad. I'm not super happy about the waste of some cure, though. That was unnecessary. I've got one cure, and I've been collecting plague samples, so I think I could actually manufacture more cure. Where the heck is the flag? There it is. Okay, let's grab our cure, which is at the bottom of the list, you know, where it belongs, I guess. Okay, we're cured. Now, let's see if we can make more. That's not an infirmary. Let's see. Nope. If we can make more. Yes, we can. So we're kind of running low on medicine now, but we should always have some cure ready to go. Right. What was I doing? I was going to the bounty broker. And then we will have been streaming for 3 hours, and it's probably going to be a good time to quit after that. Nope. Not interested in whatever noises you people are making. Just gonna drive in the opposite direction from whatever made that rawr sound. High-centered my car, but it was worth it. Scott Landon says, Microsoft made the right decision to buy you guys. Most open developers I know. Thank you. We tried really hard. At least, like, we can't always tell you what we're doing. In fact, there's a bunch of stuff we're doing in the background right now that we can't tell you anything about. But we at least... Just a second. We at least try to tell you when and why we can't talk to you about something. Okay, so we finished a bunch of bounties. Let's grab some more. Armored Zed with pistols. I do have a pistol, not a lot of ammo for it. Screamers with heavy weapons. Do I have a heavy weapon? I don't know, but I kill a lot of screamers. So let's grab this one. Freaks with vehicles. I kill a lot of screamers with vehicles too. Those two will be competing with each other, but it's fine. Armored Zed with pistols. Plague Hearts with assault weapons. Ferals with revolvers. I do have a fancy revolver. Let's grab that one. It's going to be hard to get, but it'll be worth it in the end. Because more ferals will be dead, and that's what they deserve. So, let's just skirt around these zombies and head for home. Yeah, we've got a full inventory. We should head back. Yes, it was a good plan. Okay, good. At first I was like, maybe this was a bad plan. But nope, it's fine. Okay, since I don't have a heavy weapon, if I see a screamer, I should try to hit it with my car. Wait, I'm facing the wrong direction, aren't I? Yep. Oh, get off.
I'm really glad I can be a part of this family.
Oh, thanks, Chris. Chris, you're so nice. I like having Chris in my community. Let's definitely not get her killed randomly for no reason. So Quintarius says, why don't we get a sidearm that can fire 5.56 or 7.62? That's interesting. How many pistol scale weapons do you know that fire those calibers? I mean, a carbine, you know, that could fit in your leg. A short thing, kind of like the mare's leg, that could be okay. But that is an interesting question. I would love to expand the range of different weapons that could be carried as a sidearm. Just because that seems like an interesting thing that players will want to invest in and look after. So, or look out for. So, that is a compelling idea. I'll have to keep that in mind. If we did a weapon like that, it would definitely probably be a weird, unusual weapon. Because, you know, our weapon artists really do like to make weapons that fit very well with the real world. You know, that feel authentic. And so, anything too weird would probably be harder to justify. Okay. So I do not have... Hey, we've got people on a watchtower, don't we? I don't have a revolver on this guy right now. Somebody's got a revolver.
That was noisy.
I think they just killed him. Yeah, I think the watchtower got him. Okay, I won't worry about it.
Who's going on a med?
Let's drop off the stuff I got in my pockets. New Mod 92 rifle. Zedi. Bunch of stuff. And we've got the anniversary cake oven. Sure, why not? All right, let's let this guy have a rest. Who was it that I gave that revolver to? Was it Richie? Yeah, Richie's got the revolver. So he's probably a good next one to send out if we want to go hunting those ferals. But for right now, I think we're good. So we've got a weird thing here. We've got like... Okay, so there are some cooldowns in effect. Let's see what happens when this thing runs out. So I'm pretty sure what we're showing here is the effects of the water cooler. I wonder if there's a better way we could show that. Have we just got a whole horde over here for some reason? Yeah, I'm here, guys. Sounds like the watchtower's trying to help, but not doing a lot of good. Okay, whatever. Got some extra influence for fighting those guys. The main thing I wanted to do is just sort of take stock of my base. So I've got about 379 influence. How are we doing on food? So, yeah, so we're getting about 6 food a day, so we're eating about... Wait, these numbers don't add up. These numbers say we're making 6 food a day, and they're eating 9 a day, but that adds up to -2 a day? Where is that math going? That's bizarre. Normally this math lines up pretty well. Why is it adding up to -2 a day? Weird. Oh yeah, Quintarius, we got a bug for the fact that the mare's leg was using the wrong animation. So the mare's leg is going to be fixed pretty soon. I just fixed it a couple days ago on our end. So yeah, okay, we need meds. We need to have a meds outpost. So I think that's probably our next goal, is figure out the right place to grab ourselves a meds outpost. I don't really know where one is. To get one, okay, oh, here's one right here. Military trauma tent. It's already been voided, but that's fine. We don't need to scavenge there. We just need to get an outpost there. You know what? We can afford to do an outpost there, and we've got a few more minutes before we need to be done. So let's do that as our one last thing. Let's run down there and claim that outpost. Because I've been running with like way more outpost space than I'm using for a while, and that just is unsatisfying. So we'll run down there in the Maximilian. Grab the outpost. Oh, there's a bloater. Cool. We're going to use the Meager Valley Highway. Yeah, so that couple of plague hearts that I got through without too much trouble are increasing my confidence that we could actually maybe handle what we need to handle here in the Nightmare Zone. I mean, I've definitely gotten into some bad situations I couldn't handle in this zone so far, but I'm actually starting to feel some hope that maybe I can do okay. Because, I've been a Dread player for a really, really long time. I've tried Nightmare before, and I know that, like, my previous attempt at Nightmare went really badly, and I suffered, like, a full community wipe. There's a whole playlist on my channel about it. I think it was called The Sanctuary? No, wait, I've got some survivors from The Sanctuary. It was something else. Anyway, point is, it went badly. This time so far, it seems to be going better than the last one. So I'm actually sort of cautiously allowing myself to feel some hope that maybe I can pull this off. Watch for the very next session. Yeah, just watch. The next session, it's going to go really badly. Desperado. Ah, this guy. Not in great shape, but... Yeah, there's several vehicles that I've located that would be really nice to fix up. Oh no, Preparant expired. Whatever will I do? Okay, so let's get home again. And then I think we'll be done for the day. River zombies. Yeah, so it is interesting to be playing in Nightmare after playing so long in Dread. I mean, I'm definitely feeling the resource crunch, how much effort I have to put into getting each little advantage. Like, I have to really scour the map for materials in order to upgrade my base. And each time, I need to claim an outpost, like, I'm really concerned about the amount of influence I have. I end up needing to pursue missions. I tend to be a mission ignorer. I like to sort of just play the game like a sandbox. But I'm finding myself needing to take more missions just for the influence that they offer. So it is changing the way that I play, which is fascinating. And I am having to be more careful, too. You know, to... like, I end up having to run away from combat way more often than I got used to in Dread. But, yeah, overall, I'm actually kind of liking it. So, anyway, okay. So, let's take stock again real quick. We've got these 6 people in my community. They're all pretty cool. Is anyone noticing there's like seems to be like a green army color type uniform going on here? Like, oh, these two guys have the same face. That's awkward. It's like wearing the same dress to prom. Like, just by sheer chance, I've just grabbed a bunch of people who are wearing green and brown. Like, she's got blue jeans on. That's basically the only thing making her stand out. That's kind of fascinating. So, like, part of me was like, oh, maybe I should come in here and change their outfits. But I kind of not feeling like I should. Now, maybe if I got a hat that kind of covers your face a little bit, that might be worthwhile. Ooh, I did unlock a new cattleman hat. But just having these guys with the matching faces it's kind of weird. Oh, huh. Huh, firefighter helmet, huh? That's interesting. I wonder when I'm going to get access to that. Juggernaut mask is a little much. I could put the welding helmet on this guy. Though actually, it might match this guy a little bit better. It's a little much. Yeah, I think all of our fully face-covering masks are just a little much. So I'm going to leave him the way he is. Oh, good. The snooty sommeliers. Well, we'll worry about them later. So yeah, I think we're kind of doing okay. Our food isn't that great. Our meds are not that great. But if we can keep getting enough influence, we can start upgrading our food and meds outposts and get there. We do have power to the base now because of the landmark we grabbed, which means stuff. There's certain things we can build more easily with power. So that'll be a good thing to grab. Sorry, that'll be a thing that we're glad that we grabbed, especially after we upgrade this workshop. We got several characters who don't have 5th skills yet. Oh, this guy, actually, I need to upgrade some of his... Yes, let's give him backpacking. Let's give him endurance. I'm not going to be doing close combat with these characters, not at this difficulty level. And sharpshooting versus assault. Assault is not that valuable these days. But... maybe someday it will be. Maybe this is a investment in the future. So yeah, these 2 army guys do not have 5th skills. So I've got plenty of room to upgrade them in the future. And that's a good place for us to leave it. I think, it's kind of nice, actually. Usually I'll end a session, with a very specific idea of something I want to do next. This time, I kind of don't have anything. It's kind of good, actually. I'll end it this weekend with, kind of the sky being the limit. Like, oh, I've solved all of my immediate problems. We definitely want to get more meds and more food coming into the base, but I think we can pull that off. That's not going to be too big of a deal. We probably want to clear some plague hearts, clear out some more space on the map, maybe move to a larger base. So, but there's not an immediate emergency that feels like I absolutely have to solve it right this second or something's going to go terribly wrong. So that's okay. I'm feeling good about that. So, yeah, this has been a good session today. So, oh no. Ugh. We've got a siege. I was about to wrap this up. We probably should not start the next session in the middle of a siege. So let's do this. Let's have this siege, and then we'll wrap it up. But yeah, so that's a fair number of sessions this weekend that we've done in State of Decay 2. Feeling good about that. One thing we haven't done enough of is playing little random indie games, which is usually what I like to spend a lot of my time doing. So we've built up a bunch of State of Decay 2 videos. We've built up a bunch of...
But I gotta ask how that favor's coming along.
Oh, shush, derelicts. So yeah, we've made a bunch of Subnautica videos. We made a bunch of State of Decay 2 videos, and that's great. I do like keeping the variety up, though, so we should find an excuse at some point soon to play some more little random indie games. I've got a few that came free on Amazon that I should try out. I got some tired guys who are like, it's the middle of a siege, but whatever. We're just going to lie down.
We made it through this time. Gotta start prepping for the next one.
All right. Looks like that went okay. Yeah, I expected that to be a little bit more effort, but, you know, we talked a little bit during that siege. Whatever. Okay, let's wrap this game up. So, they're still fighting. Let's pause the game. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll put a button right there. And, I guess I should put some links to other games, too. There's some links to other games. Whenever I come back to State of Decay 2, I'll put the next session there so you can click that if it's happened yet. And we'll say goodbye.